Welcome to Echoes of Time, a journey into the forgotten worlds and the secrets they left behind.
Hello and welcome. Okay, today we're diving into a story that is just, well, it's incredible. It's a tale about loss, some seriously brilliant scientific detective work, and the amazing return of a gentle giant to its home. So let's kick things off with a number that really puts this all into perspective. 180. For 180 years, an entire species of giant tortoise was just gone from its home on Floriana Island in the Galápagos. I mean, just think about that. An island completely missing its most iconic animal for almost 2 centuries. And then this happened. In a moment that conservationists are calling a massive milestone, 158 young giant tortoises, all bred in captivity, actually set foot on that very same island. They're the first of their kind to roam there since the 1840s. It's just amazing. The head of the Galápagos Conservation Trust, Dr. Jen Jones, put it perfectly. She described this moment, which was literally decades in the making, as truly spine-tingling. And you could just feel the weight of that, right? The history and the hope all wrapped up in that one feeling. But to really get how amazing this comeback story is, you have to understand both sides of it. We have to look at the tragedy first. So how did an entire island lose its giants in the first place? And maybe even more importantly, what kind of brilliant science made it possible to bring them back from the dead? All right, so first, let's take a look at the history of Floriana Island's most famous and, well, tragically lost resident, the native tortoise, Chelonoidis niger. This timeline really maps out the whole saga. I mean, it's a nearly 200-year journey of loss, then this incredible spark of discovery, and finally a super carefully planned restoration. From extinction way back in the 1840s to this release, wow, it has been a long, long road. So how did they disappear? Well, it's a pretty stark reminder of our own impact. Back in the 19th century, sailors would take thousands of these tortoises from the island. They basically used them as a living pantry, a fresh meat supply that could survive for months down in the holds of ships. And just like that, they were gone. So here's the big question, right? With the original species completely wiped out, extinct, how in the world could you possibly bring it back? Well, this is where the story gets really cool and turns into this amazing genetic detective story. The big breakthrough came in 2008, and it was totally out of the blue. Scientists were doing genetic surveys, and they found tortoises on a different island, a place called Wolf Volcano, that were carrying the unique DNA of the long-lost Floriana species. It's like the genetic ghosts of these extinct tortoises were found alive and well, hiding in their descendants. And this just lays out the brilliant step-by-step plan they followed. So first, you find the tortoises that are carrying that Floriana DNA. Then you pick out the best candidates, the 23 hybrids with the strongest genetic connection. After that, you start a dedicated captive backbreeding program. You're basically selectively breeding them to bring out those lost ancestral genes. And then, the final step, you release the young tortoises back to their rightful home.
So, did it work? Oh yeah, it worked. By 2025, the program had already produced over 600 hatchlings. And we're not just talking about a handful of animals here. This is the creation of a whole new genetically strong generation that's ready to take back Floriana.
But here's the thing. The impact is so much bigger than just saving one species. Bringing these animals back is really about rebuilding an entire island ecosystem, literally from the ground up. You see, these tortoises aren't just living on Floriana. They're what scientists call ecosystem engineers. And this is a really crucial idea. It means they're a species that actively creates, changes, and maintains the very place they live. They have this huge, outsized impact on their whole environment. So, how do they actually do that? Well, as these giant tortoises just kind of lumber around, they act like giant gardeners. They spread seeds from native plants in their droppings, they clear out paths in the dense bushes, and they create these sunny, open spots where new plants and other animals can thrive. Their very presence reshapes the whole landscape, which makes their return the absolute key to restoring the entire island. So, what does this unbelievable project on one little remote island in the Pacific actually mean for the rest of us? Why does this story matter so much, really? Well, the Galápagos Conservation Trust said it best. This project is way more than just a local success story. It's a powerful symbol. It's like a practical guide, a blueprint for these kinds of ecological restoration projects all over the world.
It proves what's possible when you have dedication, science, and people working together. And really, in the end, what they've accomplished on Floriana challenges all of us to think bigger. It proves that if we have the right tools and, the will to do it, we can actually start to heal the damage we've done to the planet. And that leaves us with a really powerful question. If we can bring an entire ecosystem back to life here, what other parts of our world can we, and should we, commit to restoring next?
This was Echoes of Time. If you love powerful history stories, subscribe and continue the journey with us.